Hey y'all, and welcome to our afternoon. It is already almost 5 o'clock. I didn't plan on vlogging today or doing a video, but we've got some stuff going on that I wanted to share. So here we are. I got a Dinnerly box right there. We're gonna open that up in a minute, probably cook one of those meals for supper. I'm gonna make some more elderberry syrup. We've not had any in about a month. I usually like to make it in the fall and winter, maybe sometimes even into the spring, and then give it a break during the summer, start back up again in the fall. But you know, Corona, right? Plus apparently strep is going around right now. My mom has strep. So anyway, we're gonna make some more elderberry syrup. I'll bring you along for that. I've got a ton of vegetables from my mom's garden and from our garden, so I gotta get those washed up and put away. I'll show you that as well. What else we got going on? I might try not to show my hand. I've chipped my fingernail. These are good old Dollar Tree nails. They were white tips and it started to chip, so I just painted them. But hey, they've lasted for a solid week. But it's time to replace them. I actually stopped at Walmart today. I had to get some cat food, so I got some more nails. Hang on, I'll show you real quick. These are what I got. These are a little more expensive than what I've been paying. These were a whole $6. But they claim that they never chip. We'll see. We'll see about that. But that's what we got. I may do my nails in a little while. Share that with you too. Who knows what all we'll get into this afternoon. But I decided to bring you along for now. There's kids fussing. What? Come on now. All right, for now, let's get into this Dinnerly box. Scoot you back a little bit. Dinnerly is actually the most affordable, or at least most affordable I have found, meal delivery service. And I've not used any meal delivery service in a while, but I decided to get these, and I'm gonna share them with you. One thing about Dinnerly, they don't actually print the recipes and put it in the box. You have to go online and print them or pull them up on their app or on your phone, however you choose. I went ahead and printed mine. I got butter, brown, try that again, brown butter tortellini. I got all-American cheeseburgers and lemony chicken and broccoli. Another thing is Dinnerly does not separate the meals, so everything's just in the box, which is fine. Okay, let me show you what the packaging looks like. Not even just Dinnerly, but other meal delivery services too. It seems like they've changed up their insulation. Insulation. That's what it is, right? Yeah. They've changed up their insulation a couple times. Every time I get a box, it seems like there's something different. And they have sent emails that said they're making sure what they use does the job. But it has been hard to get certain things, including the bags and stuff that they were using. So anyway, this is what's in here this time. And it almost looks like it's just a bunch of different like fibers. It's almost like carpet. Okay, here we go. Let's see what all's in here. What's going on. I don't know if it's like dirt off of the potatoes that very well could be it. Or if it, I don't think it has anything to do with this insulation because it doesn't really seem to make, well, it leaves some fuzzies. But I'm pretty sure that's off of the potatoes. Everything's just got a little tater dirt on it, but that's okay. We'll wipe it off and let me show you everything laid out on the table. Okay, so we did the 4 servings. We're a family of 5, but the 4 servings always works out for us. Now, granted, one of us is a 4-year-old, but anyway, that's just what we do when we get these meal delivery kits. This one was, for what we ordered, it was $58 plus shipping. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. The spinach is looking a little sad. It's probably just from getting squished in the box. But anyway, we got some spinach. We've got the buns for hamburgers. Some cheese. I'm thinking this is for the burgers too. Barbecue sauce. This is like a concentrated chicken stock. Parmesan cheese. Garlic. Lemons and broccoli. Potatoes. The little culprits that made everything a little dirty that I had to wipe off. Did I say an onion? This is a pretty big old onion. Pretty big old taters too. Some chicken and some ground beef. And then this is the pasta for one of the dishes. Alright, I'm going to get all this stuff put away and then we'll move on to what we're going to do next. Should we go ahead and start the elderberry syrup? I think we should. Alright, here's the elderberry syrup recipe that I use. I've actually got a video. It was one of the first videos that I made here on the channel, so no judging, but I'll link it down in the description box. It was dedicated to just making elderberry syrup. But anyways, here are the things that I use. I use dried elderberries. I also use dried ginger, but you could use fresh. And I use dried cloves and dried cinnamon sticks. We're just going to put all of this stuff in a pot. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then once it boils, we're going to reduce it to a simmer. And we're going to simmer it just until the liquid kind of reduces by half. Then once that happens, we're going to strain everything out and add in half a cup of, try to use raw honey, but we're going to put in half a cup of honey. You want to let it cool a little bit before you put the honey in, but don't let it cool so much that it doesn't mix together. You just don't want to damage that honey, but at the same time you still want it to melt it and combine it. Does that make sense? And then you just store it in the refrigerator. I've seen some stuff that says up to 3 months. I don't know. Y'all don't hold me to that. We go through this amount in about a month and we have never had any issues. So the kids take about a teaspoon a day and the adults take about a tablespoon a day. If you get sick, up that to doing this amount every couple of hours. So yeah, all right. Let's get to going, get all this stuff in our pot, and make some elderberry syrup.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, cause when we were younger,
time to turn her down.
We used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time.
If you happen to be wondering why I've not had to buy much produce in my grocery hauls lately, this is why, y'all. This is why. It just doesn't get much better than this. Time to get this elderberry syrup off the stove so we can start on supper. All I'm going to do is use, hang on, let me get my strainer. What it is, I put my wire mesh strainer over my glass measuring cup. I'm going to strain this liquid, let it cool for just a minute before we mix our honey in, and then store it in a jar in the refrigerator.
Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents?
This is what I have decided on for supper. It should be pretty easy, and I am feeling easy tonight. So let's get to it, shall we?
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know.
Let's pause the supper making for just a minute and finish up this elderberry syrup before it gets too cool.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
I've been sung by Wasp in a long time.
Bless him. Also, you can cook me some cheeseburgers. Then you smacked. let me just tell y'all what he did. He went to smack his hand, and he used the wrong side of this brush. He used the bristle side to smack his hand.
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it.
So it just kind of hit me. Another thing that I need to add to my list for tonight, the boys, all the boys, Justin included, need haircuts. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks since they've had haircuts, so they are overdue, and I cut their hair, so add another thing to my list for tonight.
I need to watch my Bauer.
Talking about haircuts, trying to decide exactly what we want to do.
I want to watch Ben Bauer.
And Big
Bauer.
Boss Man. Big Boss Man.
No, I want to watch Ethan want it.
Big Boss Man.
And cut the white hair off.
I want
Cut it right here.
my like Big Boss Man.
Only right here. Okay? Okay?
I'll show you.
And
He's on
jump
the
mine.
Oh my.
I get that like I want to watch Goldberg.
Elderberry is razor.
Nope. You need a haircut too, Dad.
Yeah, come on.
Here we
I
go.
want to cut it right there.
You gonna cut it right there?
Yeah. Please.
What? Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I want to
We're
drink up
not
right there.
doing that. We never do that.
And cut my white tail off. That's how it goes up there.
You want to play that?
Stay still. Looking sharp, old man. Your turn.
I'm kind of happy. That's how it turned out.
We shall see in 3, 2, 1. Done. Spin around. Keep it spinning.
Oh, I need to give it back to him.
Hey, hey.
Help me.
Good looking.
No, it's not.
Easy.
With that one.
Pick one.
Big or go with it. It doesn't
This
matter.
game's not gonna last long with you, son.
I'm going. We don't get that one. We don't get it. Don't take that one. If you get it, that's your point. That's your point. It's a point now. It's a point now. Hudson, don't do it. Bobby's turn. Hudson. Oh. She got a point.
Alright, that's it for this vlog. We're gonna finish up this game of Jenga.
And then we're gonna play another one. Then it's gonna be if you touch it,
about
you have to
bedtime,
pull it.
boy.
If you have one more.
We'll see. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Oh, there it went. Huddy did it.
I was about
Huddy
to
did
tell him, catch it.
it. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up.
What?
Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.